I'm fighting a battle inside myself, trying to act calm while every instinct in me is screaming to pull you closer and never let go. Every second I stay still feels like self-control I don't actually possess, because wanting you this badly was never part of the plan. I smile like I'm fine, but inside I'm losing the argument between restraint and the way you make my body forget its manners. It's exhausting pretending I don't ache for you when every breath I take feels shaped by your presence. I didn't expect desire to feel this loud, this consuming, this impossible to silence when you're standing so close. I'm trying to behave, but my thoughts are already far ahead of my promises and dangerously honest about what they want. There's a tension in me that only you create, a pull that makes stillness feel like the hardest thing I've ever done. I act composed, but the truth is I'm unraveling slowly, thread by thread, every time you look at me like that. Wanting you isn't the problem. The problem is pretending that wanting you hasn't already taken over everything. I tell myself to breathe, to slow down, to remember who I am, but my body only remembers you. There's a storm behind my calm, and it carries your name in every restless thought. I'm standing here, fighting urges I didn't ask for, wishing self-control didn't feel so much like suffering. The hardest part isn't touching you, it's not touching you and pretending I'm okay with it. Every inch of space between us feels intentional, like a test I never agreed to take. I've mastered silence, but I haven't mastered the way you undo me without saying a word. I look steady, but inside I'm pacing, negotiating with desire, losing every round. You don't even try to tempt me, and somehow that makes it worse. I thought craving was dramatic until I met the way you make my pulse betray me. I'm caught between respect and hunger, and both of them want control for different reasons. If self-restraint were visible, you'd see it shaking in my hands right now. I'm not losing control, I'm choosing not to, and that choice is costing me everything. There's something cruel about wanting someone this much while still trying to be good. I wish you knew how loud my silence is when I'm standing this close to you. My body has already confessed what my mouth refuses to say. I don't need to touch you to feel undone. You've already reached me. Every glance you give me adds weight to the desire I'm carrying alone. I'm holding myself together with rules that feel thinner every time you breathe near me. Wanting you isn't reckless. Pretending I don't might be. I've never trusted my composure less than I do right now. There's a fire in restraint that only you know how to light. I didn't expect attraction to feel like discipline, like something I have to actively survive. I stay still not because I don't want you, but because I want you too much. The closeness is dangerous, not because of what could happen, but because of how badly I want it to. I've never been so aware of my own self control until you started testing it without trying. I'm calm on the surface, but underneath, every craving is awake and waiting. Desire doesn't ask permission, it just shows up and dares you to handle it. I didn't realize longing could feel this physical, this relentless, this honest. Every second I don't reach for you feels like borrowed strength. I'm standing here, proving to myself that wanting doesn't always have to lead to taking. You make restraint feel like an intimate confession. I don't touch you because I know once I start, I won't want to stop. There's nothing subtle about the way you undo my patience. I'm learning how powerful silence can be when it's filled with desire. My restraint isn't indifference, it's evidence of how deep this runs. I never thought wanting someone could feel like holding your breath underwater. I'm not tempted by chaos, I'm tempted by you. Every craving I suppress only proves how real this feeling is. I stand still because I know movement would betray everything I'm trying to protect. You make discipline feel intimate, like a secret struggle only I can feel. I don't need to cross the line to know how badly I want to. Desire hums quietly inside me, growing louder the longer I pretend it isn't there. I've never felt so exposed while saying absolutely nothing. My self control isn't strong, it's just deeply motivated. I don't touch you because I respect you, not because I don't ache for you. There's something intoxicating about choosing restraint when temptation feels this real. I'm holding back, not because I'm unsure, but because I'm certain.